start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
22. Tighten up. 6-6. Pull it high. Shift. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
53. Mike 53. You're trapped. Check 50. We go 52. 61. Matchbox lights.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
52. Take 2. Check hot route. Protein spill. Watch twist.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
At the Browns' 26-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Blue 20. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's calm the crowd. It's hot.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson.
Check.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Big stop, D. Big slam down. 25. Check 25. Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. False 1. I got you.
To throw is Keenum. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Geis. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Shift. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Done! Mike 20!
Number 53, Mike 53.
Hold on! Go doctor!
Kill.
Watch the safety creep!
Topper.
Kill! Hey, turn it up!
They'll hand it now to Geis. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
I got him! I go Roger! 53's the Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. A deep ball for Dotson. It's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check three!
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Slam!
Keenum now to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go. Check three. Check 50. 36.
A toss play. This is Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot